Back to the top of the order now. Lenny and Sosa will hit next. There's a strike. Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Corey Lee.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And the pitch. Ground ball left side. Throws to first. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Mike Tauchman, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball.
Finish him.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Back to the top of the order now. Lenny and Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. That misses. Ball 1. Check swing, and he held up.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 2-1. That's a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Corey Lee. He's 0 for 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Renfroe. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Mike Tauchman now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses with that one. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While classic taking my coat from me. I blast it, open. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I set all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe got me a whole tribe. The world with no my find a song that I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trucker, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country and Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep her ticker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
First and second, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Ryan back to work. Popped up. Infield fly called there. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. To the right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and they get Morgan. Ryan back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, these A's just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
In the air left field. Larnach moving under this one. And there are 2 outs. First and second. No outs. Morgan getting ready to hit. Ryan back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Langoliers on second. Andujar on at first with nobody out. That one misses, and it's 1-1. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the... In the air out to center. Buxton sprinting after it. Hauls it in after a long... First and second, no outs. Joe Morgan digs in now. Ryan back to work. Ball one there.
Inside.
Right through there for a strike. And the slider just misses.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2.
Full count.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can't run the clock on American Bandstand. Flush in the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls in the... Cause I need all the things. It's in the damn. Cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guaranteed to win in a rap race. Speeding them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank. Sucking on my tailpipe, my pace. Nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can't contain or I'm a game to keep it the fame. Whether I'm paid, whether I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. Yeah. Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a... Now I'm over the homies. That every kid should be getting in trouble.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. He's already homered here in this one. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. Here's Corey Lee. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Here's Mike Tauchman. He's already homered in this game. So bases all loaded up. Now a very curious choice. They're signaling for the intentional walk with the bases loaded. And that brings home a run. Bases loaded, nobody out. Andrew Vaughn now. Manager signaling from the dugout. It's an intentional walk, and it forces in a run. A bold strategy. Two outs, bases full. Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas. And that is that. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. Tap foul at the plate.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs. And I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the course of one full season. To do it almost 20 straight seasons like Stan the Man did is just ridiculous.
On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. And that's the inning.
The mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. With the spirit of funds, the American tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me off. I'm in the city of lost angles, trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass to Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam cold, I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet, I'm the guy in the office. Vendetta ever come on the 5, I'm all the bosses. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, they on that. I'm the white guy, him. To the try hard, that be riding on. I'm the one that got away. I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got lit. That's it. That's it.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like yeah. Nazareth, I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to side my face this all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy, painting on a Rico. Digging in my pocket, ain't a profit big enough to feed you. Every day my logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big bag and cheddar. For y'all, I rap, I black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I keep my head up high, I cross my love me is complicated, too afraid of life changes. I'm alright in your favor, dark nights and my prayers.
They always haunt my dreams. The frequency of your eyes. They always haunt my dreams. The frequency of your eyes.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better, gotta do better.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavities. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my... Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I can flip at any moment. Faces playing and it's with me. Doing it's just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks. My family all concerned. My homies still on the block. Getting I can't do. I'm straightening my survivor's guild. I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb. You gotta do better. I 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 gotta.
My dream.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta.
It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Yankees. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. John Shambi on the play-by-play with him. Chris Singleton providing the color. One down. Katie Thompson will hit next.
Thompson.
Swung on, belted. That one opts against the fence. She's in at second with a one-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over her head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So up now for Kansas City, Joey Wiemer. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the center fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Game 1 of the division series. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ronaldo Hernandez. That one down the line. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Runner at first with no outs here. And a base hit on the line. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And to the plate for Kansas City, Joey Wiemer. Freed out of the stretch, fires. That's a base hit. Pasquantino headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And next up for the Royals, Nelson Velasquez. Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Goes another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Alex Call, the next to hit. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Dairon Blanco now at the plate. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in Game 1 of the ALDS. That's to third. Sends it to first. That ends the inning.
Up next for the Royals, the third base.
We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me, oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they close the gap. It's 6-2. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Katie Thompson getting ready to hit.
It may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. It's a bomb. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game, and they slice into the lead. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 9-5. And here comes the Yankees. Mark Leiter Jr. gets the ball now, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. And that one is going to go. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-8. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. She's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. With a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
So 2 away with nobody on. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Volpe. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees slug their way to a win in this one. Singy, we saw plenty of offense in this one.
Yeah, no doubt, and they were wearing out home plate. Just look at these numbers.
City going up, so you better buzz. When you see really wanna us, you really feeling blood. Everybody tough, everybody going to the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up. Like the club, after that go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, looking kids that play. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Garrett Cole.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That's her 4th home run of the series. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
We're in the second game of this division series. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. Bellinger is gone, 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Batter number 11. Shortstop.
2 out, space is empty.
The third baseman, Katie Thompson.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so players in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Now the third baseman, Katie Thompson. And the way she's going in this one, we've been waiting for her spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This player's got 2 home runs already. Now she's going for number 3.
Thompson was incredibly productive in her last game with 6 runs batted in. That's a laser base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that.
And a base hit right there. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster than they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. They get a run. Back here in New York now, Katie Thompson. Liner snagged it first.
She put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Kicks and fires. Trying to move him over here. Picks it up with the bare hand. Fires to first. In time. Got him.
You know, I think barehanded grabs might be one of the best-looking plays in baseball. It takes tremendous body control to bend down there, pick it up, and then get into a position to make a quick, accurate throw to first. It all happens in the blink of an eye. It's like a magic trick, but there's a lot that goes into it.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, evening it up at 1-1.
final score 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire
Beat up the block and the gun on my pistol, a button, I open the wings. Ain't no advancing the deal like the sun. I don't need to live controlling my screens.
just about ready to go. And today's starter, Nestor Cortez Jr.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him. And he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire. So he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. In the dirt. In the air, right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. So up next, Michael Massey. So now 3-2 on the ground to the left. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out of the inning. Third game of the division series. And to the plate for Kansas City, Katie Thompson. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! She'll take a trot around the bases. Her 6th of the series, and we're starting over. It's 1-1. And that's her 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And boom, if she goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, she's going to feel like she's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now batting, third baseman, Katie Thompson.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. Another homer. She's done it again. Her 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
I wasn't sure she hit that one as hard as she needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty, 1 away. Katie Thompson digs in now. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. It's interesting she plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 6-2. Cindy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Back to the top of the order, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. The Royals leading by 4 here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals now lead the series 2-1 following this pivotal Game 3 win at home.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat.
The show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tú y yo.
thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me. A third dimension.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy can certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set, and on the hill in this one, Michael Lorenzen.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can't...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. That's 9 homers this series. And the Royals take the lead. It's 2-1. And just like that, her home run streak is up to 6.
She's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. She just can't miss every time she swings.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Bird, there are only maybe 20 or so players in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing to the bat right there.
1 out, bases empty.
Thompson.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in safely. It's a double, and her second hit.
Didn't take long to get a result with that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and she did it perfectly.
1 out, runner at second. Joey Wiemer steps in for the Royals. So now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Oh, great stop. Here's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Line to left, and there's 2 away.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Over the batter's eye and onto the grass in center. That was a blast. Another homer. Her second home run of the game in 6-4.
She just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Katie Thompson.
A lot of times you're looking for a hitter to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want her to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swung on, belted. That one back. Gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her third home run of the game. It's 6-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. She's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. With a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
First and second, 2 outs. Cabrera digs in now. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The winning run on second base. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Royals walk it off to win the series. And they're on to the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round, and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
Singleton, our MLB The Show crew, I'm John Chum. This has been the American League Division Series.
From the roof, yeah, it's the truth. Papa shoot on you when you stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it. We talk about we should've called the truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the spark bang let loose. Chill, man, chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. Militant, back in the booth.
Kansas City Royals taking on the Seattle Mariners. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Last time out, wasn't able to get out of the second inning. Really put a lot of pressure on the bullpen, but the offense picked him up. I'm looking for him to hit the reset button and get after it in this one.
Gilbert back to work. And that one fouled off. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy. That one ripped. Forget it. And they add on. It's 2-0. And the streak is alive. She's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this player think she is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
Look, I wasn't sure she hit that one as hard as she needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer.
What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the third baseman, Katie Thompson. Rip to short. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but she wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, she'll find a hole.
1 down. Next to hit, Katie Thompson. She's already homered in this game. That's hard hit on the line. And he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Dyrone Blanco, the next to hit. 1 strike away from securing game 1. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
My darling, waiting for your company.
what I got. Mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher?
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad mind. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Portray myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in Game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become.
All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Brian Wu.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
At 7, the right fielder,
Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Low to Crawford for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 1 and the Mariners nothing. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
The right fielder, Victor Robles.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head to the 4th inning now in Game 2. It's the Royals 1 and the Mariners nothing.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Thompson measures 6 feet 10. 10 inches, 180 pounds, and she's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
If she doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch she just took is going to eat at her for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Salvi around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. And that'll load the bases.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
2 outs, bases full. And next is the designated hitter, Michael Massey. In the air, right field, Robles. And that's the third out. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. They lead it 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down.
The third baseman, Katie Thompson.
Base knock center field. Here comes Perez around third. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He scores. And they take a 2-run lead. Well, Sengishi is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's going to be Nelson Velasquez. Down low, it kicks away. And now a runner into scoring position. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Royals 2 and the Mariners nothing. Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
On the ground to third. And it stays fair.
The first baseman, number 33.
Katie Thompson steps in for the Royals. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
She must have been looking for something else because she gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So bases loaded with one away. Stepping in, Michael Massey. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So digging in, Katie Thompson. She's got some power, no doubt. Ripped into left center, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, she put a great swing on it.
And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So bases all loaded up. Massey digs in now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Garcia drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
So bases loaded with one away. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Caught him looking for the K.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
The other way, low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Runner at third, 2 gone. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. The Mariners down to their final strike. Squares and gets it down the left side. Man at first, and now it's Luis Garcia. The Royals up big in this one here in the late stages of game 2. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Royals secure a big road win in game 2. They even up the series before heading home. Thompson really stood out in this win. Collected 5 hits, an impressive performance.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Keep it to yourself for
favorites. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Salam alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie and the cockers know Johnny is the projects, no St. Lucia. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the boo. I was 29 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First I ever wrote, shorty, the whole black post, yeah. Everybody not the focus.
The Seattle Mariners going up against the Kansas City Royals. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, Michael Lorenzen. How about a scouting report on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
What a stop. And they get the out. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Low takes it to the bag. That ends the inning. And
now batting, the third baseman, Kennedy Thompson.
And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted back there. Tattooed and gone. That's worth the price of admission. For second home run of the series, and the Royals take the lead. It's 5-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, the big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Katie Thompson.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. Well, these Royals digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-4. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boo. We knew it wasn't coming back.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd at StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit them much farther than that, Boo. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and she really showed us something right there.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals now lead the series 2-1 following this pivotal Game 3 win at home.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series.
Just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. And I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Berg. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Alec Marsh. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, it comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
4th game of the ALCS. Now it's Randy Arozarena on the ground to 3rd. Gets it to 1st. 1 out in the 2nd. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And first offering is fouled off. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Go ahead run on base. Now it's going to be Luis Garcia. Line drive. Come on.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Going. Gone! That's her fourth home run of the series. It's 1-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Look, I wasn't sure she hit that one as hard as she needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Katie Thompson. Kirby back to work. Liner caught it second.
She put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now, Katie Thompson. She's already homered here in this one. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Winning run at third, 2 down. And that is out of play. The winning run at third, late here in game 4. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
She's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. And she's gone yard again. And the Royals walk it off in game 4.
Season, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Education, but I can see right through it. A powdered face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you trying to hold me back? I'm just trying to move up front, little more this, little less today. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just trying to move up front, little more this, little less today.
Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Kansas City Royals. Just about to get started. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cole Reagans.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Thompson turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Lots of rookies can have a good hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how...
There's a swing and a drive. Wow, that one's over the party porch and just shy of the fountains. A home run. A two-run homer. That's her 7th home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Line drive. Robles makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Victor Robles. All tied up here in Game 5 of the ALCS. Trying to bunt his way on. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. He really settled into this outing nicely.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So up now for Kansas City, Katie Thompson. She's already homered here in this one. Liner, base hit. Here comes Witt around third. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 8-3. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she's squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now to aboard. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Robles makes the grab, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around with 5 score. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. Royals 8 and the Mariners 3. Katie Thompson digs in now. She's already homered in this game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying, and that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love the approach she had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what she's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
1 out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Slowly on the ground to short. Crawford slings it across. That ends the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to
slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Titans, the designated hitter, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar. One strike away. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on 2 on, 1 out. Thompson now at the plate. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all she's hoping is that the success that she's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool her off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with her. I doubt she's going to get much to hit today, but when she does, be careful because she can hit it a long way.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! That should get the dugout going, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-0. So the streak stays alive. Her 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now she can't miss. She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Now back, third baseman, Katie Thompson.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Singy, we've called some pretty special games together. Where does this one rank?
Well, Boog, it's got to be right up there. It's not every day you get to witness history being made. We're seeing this sport evolve before our very eyes.
That one is absolutely belted. Castellanos ranges back. And that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City. 1 out, base is empty.
Up next for the Royals.
Singy, do you think she dreamed about this moment as a kid? Playing on the biggest stage in all of baseball. That one ripped. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. She's in at second with a 1-out double. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she has seen it like a beach ball.
Go-ahead run on base. Pasquantino digs in now. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. Go-ahead run at second here in Game 1 of the World Series. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Rounds third, headed for the plate. She will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Thompson getting ready to hit. She's already homered in this game.
She's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some batters just take it to another level. For her right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and she's in full speed.
Kicks and deals. And that's fouled off. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-3. Cindy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She has really seen the ball well in this one. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of his zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what she did.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Katie Thompson. And the way she's going in this one, we've been waiting for her spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This player's got 2 home runs already. Now she's going for number 3.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So she gets on base and keeps it going.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And a moment to remember as she swipes her very first base in the show.
Got a nice jump there. The first stolen base of many that will be seen from her, I'm sure.
Popped up left side. Turner should have it. And that is that. So it's 1 run. So 2 away with nobody on. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Royals take game 1 on the road. Thompson had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. She's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Sube la mano si tú eres como mí. Soy la dueña de esta sola perrito y feliz. Soledad me da igual, mejor así. A trabajar para que sepan de mí. Sepan de mí, sepan de mí. Sepan de mí, sepan de mí.
I already told y'all that I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of poppin'. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws, spinning 24-karat gold bars to a gunfighter, bring a blowtorch, spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Lifted in the air. to left. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Game 2 of the World Series. Now at the plate, Katie Thompson. It's interesting she plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but she does. Sanchez back to work. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Fought off foul.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. What about her playing another position? On defense, one that would require a little more range.
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. She circles the bases. She's up to 3 home runs in the series. And we're level. It's 1-1. And that's her 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And boom, if she goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, she's going to feel like she's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. She's so good at getting her arms extended, and that's exactly what she did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but she doesn't allow her wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Bryson Stott now at the plate. On the ground. Over to first. That ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. That's long gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 2-1.
She wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and she punished it. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. She did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
So 2 down. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to third. Thompson tosses. Across the first, and that'll do it. Nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Ross getting ready to go. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. I mean, what a performance we're seeing in this one. 3 home runs in a World Series game. Ridiculous. And that's what backyard dreams are made of. And she's living it in real time. It's only been done a couple of times in history. So this is really special, and we won't forget this.
Foul ball there.
Looked like she got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark, a little late, opposite field knock.
And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly she saw it out of the pitcher's hand, no problem.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Perez will hit next.
2-1.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in Game 2 of the World Series. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. So 1 hit. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1, and that's a double play to end it. So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Kansas City Royals. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. John Shabby alongside Chris Singleton. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched the first two games. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Michael Lorenzen. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Nola back to work. Pulls that one foul.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Swinging a foul out of play. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. What really no swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. For 6th of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And just like that, her home run streak is up to 6.
She's an absolute machine working really well at the plate right now. She just can't miss every time she swings.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. They're just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, dude. Aggressive, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty.
Now batting, third baseman, Cindy Thompson.
Swing and a ball hit out toward left center field. Marsh running hard. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
Now batting Max Kepler. This could end it. The other way, and that'll do it. The Royals use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. To make another mob, to change another guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds. The victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If it's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testified to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started running the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister. Philly certified finisher, the prime minister. And God's image, the monument. The homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted. And acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my loaded y'all just don't get it. So stream it at your own discretion. Every answer question. Investment in your own protection. They be like black. Well, who knew we'd be receiving a new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan. Me Pharaoh Khufu. Misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you huru. To the booth guru. I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia and troop to you. No telling what I got in the system to do you. If it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you. But surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide. The hassle to the side like a tassel, the facade of the place I reside. It's like a castle, I'm the honorable. Pin Saint Noir, my nom de gar. I'm the czar, the Peking to Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the Kane. All correlated, unadulterated power, the king. Been coronated, wake up, no masquerade. Remove the makeup, it's no sleep and my eyes refuse to stay shut. It's gatekeepers responsible for this place. But historically the authorities been morally bankrupt. Into the execution of speaking of retribution, I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores, it's like an allergen. So, in conclusion, I want to clear the confusion. Any rumors the artist you're currently hearing is human. The shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate it. I'm the great victor behind the bars, state prisoner.
You don't want the letter, but I don't want the same. I wanna see the letter. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it,
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up, just about to get underway. And on the hill, Alec Marsh.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Lou. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Castellanos settles under it and makes the catch. And the inning is over. End of one. 2 on, 2 outs.
Third baseman.
Well, this is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she made it out front for the line drive knock.
First and second. 2 outs. Pasquantino getting ready to hit. That one the other way. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. And runner at second. 2 down. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Marsh under this one. And the inning is over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Royals 3 and the Phillies 1. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Right-handed reliever. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Trey Turner. 2 outs. That's to third. Thompson zips it across. Turner is out. And that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. Midway in inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Katie Thompson. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Phils trying to protect a 2-run lead late here in Game 4. There's a swing and a drive. See you later. Her 8th of the series. It's 5-4. And the streak is alive. She's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this player think she is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India, on the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they roll this one. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. 1 strike away. And a base hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, dude. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this. Have a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with a win if they can push across another run.
And that is out of play. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
If she's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
She's got good power with 1 swing. She can win it for him. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a deep drive. This ball's got a chance, and it is gone! A walk-off World Series winner! Another homer, and the Royals are World Series champions. Back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Making headlines on that prime time. If I see it, yeah, I'm coming and it's all mine. Making headlines on my own dime. Oh yeah, I'm going to new heights. I'm feeling so fine. I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you